I must have those cards. What's up guys, welcome back, it's Jesse Giller here, back again with another deck review, and I hope you guys enjoyed that deck review. That was actually 1 month in the making. That's right, I actually planned that out. When I first saw the cards on Kickstarter, I wanted to make pretty much the best slow hands deck review out there. I'm not sure if it's going to be the best slow hands, or in your opinion, tell me tell me in the comments down below what you thought of that trailer, that intro. What you thought of it. Was it good? Was it bad? Would it make it to your top 10 trailers you've seen this year? I don't know. Tell me your thoughts down below. Smash that like button if you enjoyed it. And guys, subscribe if you are new here, and let's get into the video. And without further ado, let's get into this awesome, insane deck review. But before we do, I want to show you what came in my Kickstarter package. So first of all, I want to say Kier, Gomes, and whoever else packed this. I'm not sure exactly who packed the boxes from Kickstarter for the Slow Hands decks. I think Kier, Gomes personally did it, but they did an amazing job of packing the cards. I first received 2 decks. That's what I ordered from Kickstarter, or that's what I played or backed, however you want to say it, from Kickstarter. First of all, they did not bubble wrap them both like this, which was insane, because they normally, every Kickstarter package I've gotten, they've bubble wrapped all cards like this, and bubble wrapped it all up. They personally, how would you say, they individually bubble wrapped each deck, which I thought was amazing. There was no dents, no nothing on them, which I think was insane. So they definitely did an amazing job with the packaging and the wrapping. In the box, I also received these amazing stickers. We'll first talk about the first one I got, which was the Slow Hands logo with the snail peace sign. We'll get into this logo later with the deck review. I also received just the Slow Hands logo, again, Slow Hands and playing cards without the snail, which I like this one a lot. And then again, the Joker. Now this is what the Joker looks like on the playing cards, which I'll show you, and stay tuned because I actually made a really funny story about these. So stay tuned for that. That's coming up later on. I made up, actually, it might be made up, it might not be, but you'll tell me what you think of it later. And yeah, that's the Joker, but on a sticker. So guys, that is what came in my package. It was very well packed, I have to say, for something so small yet so kind of big. I really enjoyed opening it and seeing what these decks look like after so many months in the making, years even. I really love what Kier Gomes is doing in the card community, what he's doing right now with the Slow Hands company, where it's going to the next generation, I reckon, of playing cards. He's going to take it to a whole new level. Let's get into reviewing this deck, shall we? I know what you're thinking. This is a long deck review, yes. But there are Easter eggs and funny moments throughout this entire deck review, so let's get into it. Finally got my hands on the beautiful Slow Hands deck. This is a very slow process, but but I've got the hands inside my slow hands of this hands, and I'm trying to make a slow hands joke, but it's kind of not working, so let's just get into the review, shall we? The front of the tuck looks like this, with the two snails at the top, has a nice thin white border going all the way around the deck with a nice thickness of the red there and the red in the background saying slow hands and playing cards. You have normal text, and the font of the slow hands logo is, of course, has the unique style to it in the words. You also have the peace snail down below. The side of the tuck just says Starters Edition, as in this is the first edition of the Slow Hands deck. And then you have Gomes and Nikos on the other side of the tuck. No, it's pronounced Nisco, you idiot. The top of the tuck looks like this, saying Slow Hands playing cards, just like we saw again on the front, and the back of the tuck looks like this, which is the back design of the cards, which we'll get in later on in the video. The tongue flap looks like this, which is probably the most important part about this deck of cards, is practice does not make perfect. And I like that little saying because practice does not make perfect, but perfect practice makes perfect. That's what I like to say. It's not my saying, but that's just a way I like to say it. Slow hands, playing cards at the bottom, and just the ad copy. I'll just leave that there if you want to read it. And well, that's pretty much everything I can say about the tuck, guys. Let's get into the cards. But first of all, before we do... Now, guys, if you do follow my channel, I want to say something quickly. You know I do honest reviews, so I'm going to do an honest review, and I'm just going to do one little subtly detail. I love the tuck case. I love the front. There is one thing. The tuck is actually thinner than most standard tucks. I think it's just the way they printed it, but you can tell the difference between, this is gold seal, but you can tell the difference between the filling. This one's slightly thicker, and the standard bikes are slightly thicker. This is definitely a little bit thinner than most tucks, which I think is actually a good thing, because with some magic tricks you can do flap tricks, and it's pretty much you need like paper card. And if you get two tucks, you could probably make like a trick deck out of that. So I think that's kind of a good side to it. I'm not sure, but either that or it's really bad. But if you drop the cards, I did notice you can dent them really easy, which is not good. So you got a thin tuck case, but it's not like paper. It's just that thinnish cardboard, which is alright. I'm not too bad about that. It might dent your cards if you drop them, but I do love everything else about the tuck case. Like, I love the color, I love the design, the back, and everything. It looks amazing. And favorite part is practice does not make perfect. Okay, guys, let's get into this. We've got a lot to talk about. Now, the back design is actually really interesting. I'm going to say interesting. When I first saw the back design, I wasn't a huge fan of it. Then it kind of grew on me, and I was like, oh, it's growing on me, get it off me, get it off me! Kier Gomes is kind of one of my favorite deck reviewers out there. I have to buy his deck and support him. And then I bought them, and I kicked them, backed them, and I was like, yeah. And then I was like, wow, no, I'm glad I backed these. These cards are amazing. The back design has Slow Hands logo on both sides, making it a two-way, but that's what I thought I thought it was a two-way back design. It turns out it's actually a one-way back design. If you see here, the snail has the circle, has peace sign here, which you think would make it a two-way, but the snail, little pip there, if you turn it around, it only goes one way, which makes these cards one way, which is kind of cool, but I'm not a fan of one-way back designs. But the cool part is it's very hard to tell, which means if you're doing a magic trick to a magician, you might actually fool him, because he'll probably think it's a two-way back design. So that's pretty cool. And the back design has a nice thin white border going all the way around, with a nice little thinner white border going around, very, very thin. Then saying Slow Hands, the snail, the circle with the one-way back design, the nice little dots in the background, and that's pretty much the back design. It looks pretty cool. I like it. It's like, basically, this is the new generation for rider backs. So basically, rider backs, this is the classic deck of cards, but this deck is like, this is like the next generation for 2020 for rider backs. This would be like if rider backs had a baby with, I was going to say Kier Gomes, but that just sounds weird, so I'm not going to say that. Okay guys, I think I got it. It'd be like if Nick and Kier had a baby, and rider back was in the center of them, and they all made a baby. This is what the deck of cards would look like. Yeah, cricket's quite loud outside. Let's move on. The aces look like this: ace of hearts, ace of clubs, ace of diamonds, and of course the classic ace of spades with a nice big ace of spades pip there with the slow hands logo peace sign, sorry, that's the yeah, we won't get into that. Slow hands, Gomes, times, and then Nikos, Nisco, that guy, it's that guy. And then starters edition, which means this is the first deck, and I really like that ace of spades. Definitely putting that on my Instagram feed, so stay tuned for that. In fact, follow me down below. My link is down below to my Instagram if you want to follow me. The numbered faces look like this. They're pretty much, in fact, they are standard faces. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about the numbered cards. Nothing too fancy going on. But there is one thing I can say. With this deck of cards, you will receive a duplicate 3 of clubs, which means you get 2 3 of clubs, which is very, 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 very handy for magic tricks. Like, if you know me, I do lots of these sort of things on my Instagram, so that is very exciting. And the other extra card is this card, which is the 10 of spades and the ace of hearts, which is, I'm going to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of, but it is also good for magic tricks. I just don't use these personally, so, which is alright. Yeah, I just don't personally use these. So, see how it's sort of both sides, if you don't believe me. Sort of see it like, yeah, okay, that's cool. It's kind of sad because I do enjoy some good ad cards, but the good news is there are no ad cards. So, we get some good cards, which is good and cool. As you can see, they probably actually sponsored slow hands. Like, they've put slow hands pretty much everywhere on this deck, so they don't really need an ad card. It pretty much says their brand on the back, so I think it's cool that they didn't put an ad card in. And the Jack of Diamonds, this is a standard bike deck. The Jack of Diamonds is different, so the face cards are actually kind of slightly customized because the color of the faces are slightly changed. See how you have here the blue and then the black. I actually prefer the black better than the standard, so that's kind of cool if you can see that slightly. Okay guys, these are the face cards. Are you guys pumped? Because I know I am pumped. The Jack of Diamonds, Jack of Clubs, Jack of Hearts, Spades, Queen of Hearts, Queen of Spades, Queen of Diamonds, Queen of Clubs, Queen of Spades, King of Diamonds. Oh, but wait. There's a special thing that you need to know right now. There is the one and only legendary, yes, I finally have the King of Clubs because I missed out on the Black Roses deck. Sold out at multiple different sites. And yeah, I finally got Kier Gomes as a King of Clubs, so that's really cool. And then you got Nick as the King of Hearts. I really like the King of Hearts, but I really like how they've perfectly done that. King of Clubs. I'm just ranting right now. Just a nice close-up there of his face. Yeah, can you see that? Yep, just nice close. Yep. Okay. But no, being serious though, this deck, fun fact about this is the King of Clubs that was used in the Black Roses Hotel deck, and Daniel Schneider was actually, hey, I think I got his last name right. Yes, come on. He's actually got, Sorry guys, I'm kind of excited about this deck right now for reviewing it, so I'm not really concentrating being serious like I'm normally with deck reviews. But, basically Daniel Schneider was, I can't believe I just said his name right, yes. Okay, moving on. Daniel Schneider, I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep a straight face right now, just hold on. Whew, take 5, okay. Daniel Schneider was kind enough to use the king of clubs from the Black Roses Hotel and use it in this deck, if that makes any sense. Because I'm trying to keep a straight face. I don't know why I'm laughing, just excited. Yeah, there you go. King of clubs from the Black Roses Hotel deck. And finally, guys, we're up to the best, the one and the only, the two jokers. But before I show you the jokers, the standard joker from the legendary rider back cards, it would be basically if USPCC and the joker had a baby, they would make a very slow baby, which would be this snail in the background that has fallen off his bike. Poor soul. I should probably show you this one first. There you go. He's there. See, it's like almost... This is what happened, guys. I'm going to tell you a quick story. Story time. So there's a few Easter eggs in this Joker. I don't know if you've noticed, but you actually can see you've got the sky here, the Joker, and what's actually happened is the snail actually fell off. So originally it was meant to be like this guy, and he actually rolled down a hill and he died. See how it's got this thing here? That's the tombstone. So that's the future. That's when he's riding his bike, and he actually ran over a snail. He fell and tripped and died, and that's the 808 because he died at 808 100 hours. True story, guys. And yeah, basically he died, and that's the snail that killed this guy, and that's his tomb. So that's his that's where, you know, he died. So that's because they both died at the same time. So the snail this is the snail's grave and this is his grave, so it's like a secret plot twist to these jokers. And basically his bike got hit by a car while he hit the snail, while he died, so it turned into a tricycle because they couldn't fix the original bike. That's not true, by the way. Or is it? And pretty much basically, guys, that's not the Joker. And pretty much basically, guys, these are the jokers, and you've got also the three of clubs revealed down here, and it has the slow hands, which is cool, which is like the S and the H, which makes these slow hands sort of cool logo right there. Can you see it? Yep. Just hot. Dang, that's what Chris Ramsey says when he finishes a puzzle video solving. Well, guys, I'm going to say one thing. I've never had so much fun talking to myself on camera. Well, yeah, I'm talking to a camera. I'm not actually talking to myself, but I couldn't stop laughing through that review. That was a fun deck of cards to review. Kier, Gomes, if you're watching this, could you please make another one of these decks, like V2 sometime soon? I need to review them because I had a laugh just editing and making this video. So also fun fact, I've already told you that, guys, never mind. Watch the intro. Anyway, guys, that is my review on the Slow Hands deck. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that thumbs up button because that trailer took me forever to make that intro thingo. And guys, oh wow, if you enjoyed this video, do comment down below. Tell me what your thoughts are. Tell me what other decks you want me to review, what other things you want me to see. I think I stumbled, so you didn't even hear what I said properly. And if you want to see some really cool content, and if you're new here, please like, subscribe, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. I already said that. Subscribe, turn the bell on, and I'm a little bit nervous because Kier Gomes might be watching this, so I'm a little bit, if you know what I mean. If you watch my other reviews, I'm not like this. I'm very strict and serious. I'm gonna give this deck an A, not an A+, just an A. You know what? I'm gonna give this deck an A+. You know why? Because I've never had any other deck of cards laugh so much on camera. Like, actually laughed so much on camera. The only two downsides about this deck is I love the front, I love the cards, love the faces, I love the little secrets. Not a fan of the one-way back design, but I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. You know why? And the tuck is thin, but it's good for gaps. And the what's the other thing? Oh, and the stock of the cards feel really weird. No, maybe it's just the humidity where I live. Anyway, guys, I'm giving this an A+. Between an A and an A+. Maybe that's too good. Okay, it's going to be an A+ right now, but when I'm editing this, it's going to be an A, just because of the cards are kind of being destroyed when I've been shuffling. But I don't know, maybe it's an A or an A+. I'm editing this video and you see the thing come up right now here. It's right here. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, like this video, subscribe, and without further ado, let's roll that outro. I think that's Kier Gomes. Hope you're having a good day, because I know I am. Whew. That was stressful. Oh, the camera's still on. Outro.